In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about another fragrance from the Lattafa Pride Collection, and this one is called Al Qiam Silver, and it's said to smell very similar to Tygar by Bvlgari, so I'm interested to find out how accurate it is to that one, because Tygar is 10 times the price of this one. So to find out all you need to know about it and whether it is a hit or a miss, stay tuned to this episode of Mags Frags. Yes, hello again and welcome to this latest episode of Mags Frags, where it's the fragrance that's the star of the show. My name's Paul and today is all about this one called Al Qiam Silver, and it's from Lattafa's premium quality Pride Collection. It comes in an eau de parfum concentration and I paid £36.99 for this 100ml sized bottle. Okay, so into the presentation, and the box comes in a matte black rigid presentation style with metallic silver accents. On the front is the name of the fragrance, and then underneath that you've got this kind of pattern design which reminds me of a little bit of like the crop circles that you find in fields in the south of the UK, and then down below that you've got the Lattafa Pride logo as well as the size and the concentration printed in silver. Around the back the colours are completely reversed and it's all silver with black text, and this is where you'll find all your product information, your barcode, your QR code, and also the Lattafa hologram sticker of authenticity. To access the bottle you just slide away from the top and the whole front of the box comes away, and the bottle's mounted into a plush grey velvet surround, and it looks pretty damn good, to be honest. The bottle is super high quality and comes with a really weighty and solid feel to it. It's an opaque matte black finish with chrome detailing, and you also get these kind of marble effect gemstones that are inserted, and they bring like a 3D effect. There's a heavy metal click-on chrome cap which features the Lattafa logo at the top, and then you also get a chrome atomizer that delivers a really nice big blast of juice. And there's really absolutely nothing negative to say about how this is presented, and I think it looks the business and has a real premium quality feel to it. Okay, so into the note breakdown, and the top notes in this one are grapefruit and ginger. In the mid we've got Ambroxan and Sandalwood, and the base notes in this are Vetiver and Musk. Okay, so this one opens up with a bright, fresh, citrusy blast of grapefruit and also a hit of spicy ginger, and it's a really sparkling yet tart and slightly sour opening. You also get plenty of the Ambroxan note, which brings with it a hint of sweetness and also a watery, aquatic accord, and it's a very refreshing and uplifting introduction to the scent that's like a citrusy, fizzy drink aroma. And yes, you are going to get a Tygar vibe from it, but I wouldn't actually call it an out-and-out clone. And you could also compare it to something like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, which also has a very prominent grapefruit note, top note. In fact, you could compare this one to plenty of fresh blue designer fragrances, because it has a fairly generic smell to it that probably isn't going to wow any hardcore collectors or fragrance enthusiasts, but it's a very mass appealing and likeable scent, so I can't see how anyone could dislike this one. The first 15 minutes is dominated by that zingy grapefruit note, but it's the Ambroxan which sticks around from the opening spray right the way through into the dry down, where it's then met and supported by a mild sandalwood and a bit of a musk, so it does become a bit softer once the sharp citrus accord fades, and it becomes a touch more smooth and powdery, but it remains bright, fresh and effervescent, and to my nose the dry down is more like a fizzy sherbet type smell. It is fairly linear and the overall aroma doesn't really change that much, but like I say, it just softens it and it goes from being like a fizzy grapefruit drink to like a powdery grapefruit sherbet. I don't pick up on any of the Vetiver note that's listed in the note breakdown, and it's 100% the Ambroxan, the grapefruit and the ginger that are the most prominent notes in this one. This is perfect for the hottest days of summer, so great to pack in your holiday suitcase. It'd also be an ideal gym fragrance or even one to wear as a work or office scent because it is super clean smelling with a fresh and invigorating scent DNA, and it's just not going to offend anybody. It has a really sunny, happy and cheerful character, so it's just a great all-round casual daytime scent just to wear in the warmer months of the year. It's not one that I'd think to reach for if I was going out dressed up in the evening, but for any other time it's just a great spray and go type fragrance that's suitable for men of any age. The performance on this is about average, and after the first hour it sits pretty close to the skin. You will keep catching the odd waft of it for maybe 4 or 5 hours, but it's not one that's going to command lots of attention and get you loads of compliments. It does just enough to keep you smelling fresh, but I wouldn't say it was a huge performer or like a room filling scent. And I remember the first day that it arrived, I'd already applied a few sprays of this Pacha de Cartier. It's the Edition Noir, whatever it is, but I'd sprayed some of this on, and it didn't matter how many times I sprayed this on myself, it was the Cartier that just kept coming through and just overpowering it. So I have had to revisit this one a couple of times since, just to get more of a true sense of what it's all about. But yes, it is fairly long lasting, but with more of a soft, intimate projection, and compared to something like this, you can really tell that it lacks a bit of performance. Okay, so in summary, this is a very nice smelling scent that to most people will smell really pleasant, and it's just going to get the job done. However, it's not one that's going to become my very own new go-to summer scent, and for me it doesn't have enough of a wow factor, and there's just nothing unique or interesting about it that's going to make me want to reach for it over some of my other freshies in my collection. But like I say, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it whatsoever, and to a casual fragrance buyer that just smells this for the first time is going to absolutely love it. Under £40, it represents really good value for money. The presentation is first class, the scent aroma is decent, and you're going to get 4 or 5 hours of longevity out of it. So it's a pretty good pickup if you're just starting out on your fragrance journey and you're just looking for a safe, fresh scent for the summertime. But for me personally, it's a 6 out of 10 type of fragrance, and I'll have probably forgotten about this one by this time next week. Okay, so that's about it for this latest episode, but don't forget I've got a few more brand new designer releases on the way, including the latest Le Male Elixir Flanker from Jean Paul Gaultier that I can't wait to get my nose on and tell you all about, as well as 3 or 4 more Middle Eastern smell-alike scents to talk about over the next few days. So don't forget to keep your eyes peeled and keep a lookout for those. And as always guys, if you've got any value from this video and you found it useful in any way, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to also subscribe to the channel. It's also great to hear your opinions, your thoughts, your critiques on all of the fragrances that feature in these reviews, so don't forget to keep your comments coming down in the comments section. So once again, thank you very much for tuning into this latest episode. Stay safe, keep smelling fresh, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Bye bye for now.